My bookstore is for everyone that wants to be educated. Right after the killing of George Floyd, we suddenly got flooded with orders from people all over the country that wanted to order books on racism and inequality.
There's an order for Black Wall Street.
I had a woman, 71 years old, send me a card that said she was a white woman who had benefited from white privilege all her life, and that she felt it was now time for her to learn what's really going on in this country. I have a lot of memories of sitting outside of a bookstore and playing chess with my dad because we didn't have any customers. I remember wondering why my father was selling these books that nobody else was talking about, that they weren't teaching me about in school. I could never get through this without crying eventually. Hakim's Bookstore was started by my late father, Dawud Hakim, in 1959, and we specialize in books on African American history, children's books, holistic health, and books on religion. We've been in business 61 years. To the best of our knowledge, we are the oldest African American bookstore on the East Coast, and the first opened in Philadelphia. When we found out that he was ill, we made him a promise that we would keep the store going as long as we could. My daughter works here, my granddaughter. This is the story of Emmett Till. I have a young volunteer that came in and offered his services to help us get the store up to the 21st century, because I am a senior citizen. My father was a very determined person. Once he got the idea that he wanted to educate people, he started selling books out of the trunk of his car. He was an accountant with the city of Philadelphia. So he was selling books and he was also working full-time. My dad's theory was always not that he was putting down any other race or any other culture, but that we were just as equal. We closed around March the 14th, and we didn't open until the third week in June. So business totally dropped off except for a few online orders. What spurred the online orders, May the 31st, for some odd reason, we suddenly got flooded with 1 million online orders. The demand has been like unbelievable. And we've got James Baldwin, the FBI file. We're even shipping internationally. We're shipping books to Dublin. We're shipping books to Guam. We've shipped books to the United Kingdom. And this didn't happen before all of this racial unrest. I just wish that my dad were still alive to see that what he started so many years ago has come full circle.